to give you a video or tutorial on a Crazy Train, seeing as I've had a lot of messages and comments on my video saying tutorial please and all that kind of thing, and obviously here it is. I'm going to give you a full tutorial on the song, for the chorus, verse, solo, everything. I'm going to give you obviously the little tips in the middle, the little licks that they do like Randy Rhoads and Zakk Wylde. In the video I've done a mix between the two, so obviously I've got licks from what Randy does and in backing on the live albums, from the Tribute albums, and then I've done a couple of licks from what Zakk Wylde did on some of the live DVDs of Budokan and different ones like that, and I just sort of like put everything together and put it into that song. I'm just going to show you a couple of tips, and then if you want to, you can put some videos on there and put video response, and I'll have a look at them and I'll comment obviously. Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to go through is the intro part, it's the introduction. So I'm going to run through that now, give you a full speed of it, and then after that I'll go through it clean, slow, and then have a go yourself. Okay then. So yeah, that was the intro. I'll just play there full speed. So where we're going to start at is the F chord, the A string power chord. This will be on the 9th fret. So you just do a normal power chord from the start and you hit it twice. So we'll go like that. Yeah, so hit it twice, slide it down, and then after that you'll get to the A chord. Normal open A chord, so you go, and you hit that straight away with the 2 of the A chord. And then what you do then is you get to the top E string, and you get to the 5th fret and 4th fret, and you go, so you get that. So you do that, yeah, so from there you go from there, and then from there you get to the E chord. So from there, all together is and then back. So I'll do like little palm mutes in between it. So when I'm playing it, so I'll go. So then notes there, I'll do like little palm mutes. So palm mutes, obviously, if you don't know what they are, get palming around, put it on just behind the rhythm pick up the back, and then just like, and then that'll give you that kind of sound. So on the second time round, do the same again, go back to this chord down here, but you don't play the A chord, you go to D, and then straight to E. So it's all together, and we'll go. So that's the intro riff. After that, it will then go into the introduction of the first little solo kind of thing that he does. Randy does it, Zakk Wylde does it. Sometimes Zakk Wylde just shreds the hair of it, but most of the time he does stick to what Randy did. So what Randy Rhoads did is after them 2 chords you go into something like this. So what that is, you go to the 12th fret on the B string, and you just bend it up 2 frets. So everything that you do when you bend it up, make sure you bend it to 2 frets in front. Or if you don't want something like that, you want to bend it up. So on this B string, yeah, you get to 12th fret, bend it up 2 frets, you just slowly bring it up as well. And then with this pinky finger, you get the 12th fret of the E string. So basically like this. do with your finger or pick it. After that, the second part, the little solo, we do something like this. Something like that. So in between here, sorry, it's on the G string, the 11th fret. So these guys, three fingers, and just really bring it up there, and you do it about 6-7 times. And in between these, you know, picking and going up and up, you want to do something called pinch harmonics. You want to just obviously just get it, and then just like use your pick in your thumb. When you pick it, you bring your thumb round, and then that should give you that kind of sound. And then what he does is brings it up, and then every now and again, not all the time, every now and again he hits a couple of pinch harmonics in there. So it's like something like that. After that, you'll come down and make sure that before you do it, make sure your rhythm pickups turn down. So this next part, which you were about to do, you get to the 4th fret to the G string, and you bring it up 2 frets. So it's just like that. But what he does, he brings it up, and just does that with the rhythm pickup. So it does, brings it up, something like that. Pretty easy enough to do. And then after that, he hits the A string, open A string, and just pushes the body of the guitar and the neck away from each other, sort of, and then it'll make that kind of sound as if you've got a Hawaiian guitar or kind of thing that it'll do. So that's the first part of the solo. So all the way through, it should sound like this. And then obviously the scrape at the end, and then it goes into the opening riff. Right, so on this opening riff, it all starts, I'll play it all the way through, it should start something like this. Yeah, something like that. So what it starts off is then, you go to your 2nd fret on the top E string, so you hit that twice, so just, yeah, and then you go to your A string on the 4th fret, and then back again, and then you go to your 5th fret on the A string, and then back to your 4th fret. So every time you hit one of these notes on the A string, you want to go back to the 2nd fret on the top E string, so it's just something like this slap. Okay, so after that you get to the 2nd fret on the A string, and then you get to the 5th fret on your E string, 4th fret on your E string, back to the 5th fret, back to your A string on the 5th fret again on top E string, top E string, low E string. So all that together, we go. Sorry. Something like that. So the second part, he does that once, and then the second one, what I usually do, and what Randy does, that quad does, he sort of like puts a little pinch harmonic in there, so it sort of goes like this. So like that. So you do the whole thing. It's exactly the same. When you come to that last note at the end on the 4th fret of the E string, you just give it a good vibrato and then put a pinch harmonic, something like that. Okay, and then does that 3 times, and on your 4th time, it should go something like this. riff for the verse. So altogether it should sound something like this. The verse riff should sound something like this. Yeah. Right, so that was the opening riff for the verse. So I'm going to go into now the, well, I'll take it down slow for you. So from there it should go something like this. So that's when you go into it. So that opening part is, obviously you go the palm muting on the A string, this goes there, and then you'll go into this first chord, which is your third finger, go to the 8th fret, the 7th fret, sorry, and on the D string, and then the 6th fret on your G string with your second finger, and then the 5th fret on the B string with your first finger. So it sounds something like that. And you do 3 palm mutes, 4. So yeah, so that first note, and then it goes into the second chord, which is. Now this is with your third finger, it goes to the 6th fret on the D string. Second finger, you go to the B string, your 5th finger on the 5th fret. And then your first finger, you go to the G string on the 4th fret. And it should sound something like this. And then same again, you do 4 of them, and so you go. And all you do is you bring that chord down, 2 frets down. And obviously end with the A chord, again with the. And sometimes you can add some kind of like. Or, and then scream it or something like that. So altogether it should sound something like this. So that little lick in there, basically what that is just like a pull off. And you start on the G string on the 4th fret. Start on the 4th fret and you just pull it off to the second one. And then pull that off to the open G string. And you do that again with the D string. And then same again with the A string. All on the same fret. What you do it as well, with the first note, you just pinch harmonic it, so it sounds like this. With that top A string I usually don't do, I just do it with the G and the D. Something like that. And that's what it sounds like. So all together it should sound like this. Yeah, something like that. Right, so after that, it will go into the chorus. But what I like to do, before we go to the chorus, the last chords that you do just before the chorus are usually sliding down. That's what I've heard Randy do a lot of times as well. So it does something like this. So that sort of makes sure that, you know, sort of puts it into the chorus kind of thing. So it should sound something like this. So that's that, yeah. So now you're going to go into the chorus, which is you start on the F sharp chord, so that power chord. So what I'll usually do is take that top finger and then just come off it. So that, yeah. So it goes. little harmonics on the 5th fret. You do the same again like you did with the A chord at the start solo. You do that again with the harmonica. So what you do is the A, D and the G string. So it goes like this. So that's how it goes. And then it goes into the second part, so you go. Same again, D string, and then go into like something like this. Yeah. Which is basically on your A string, it's the 5th fret, 5th, 4th, and 2nd fret. Easy enough. Back to your A chord. And all you do there is go, which is again 5th fret, 4th fret on the top E string, and then to your low E chord. The E chord, yeah. So after that, you got the little lick in between in the chorus. It should sound something like this. Just like that. Right, slow then. It should you start off on the G string on the 4th fret. So you bring it up 2 frets again. Then get to your E string on the 2nd fret and B string. Get to your 5th fret on the B string, and then go to the 3rd fret on the B string, and then to the 2nd fret, which sound like this. Okay, so you go 5th fret, 3rd fret, and then 2nd fret, and then hammer that on between the 2nd and 3rd fret, 3/4 times. So it should sound like this. So that little bit there is basically just pentatonic. So it's basically that. So all you do is after that hammer on, go. So every other string you do, every other string you go, you come back and do another one and miss it, if you know what I mean. So it goes. So it's on your G string, is the 4th fret, 2nd fret, D string, 4th fret, 2nd fret. So it goes. So it goes. Yeah. And then once you get to this one here, you're going to do like a blues kind of scale, so we've got a blues scale. So you go 4th fret, 3rd fret on the A string, and then 2nd fret, and then hammer it on again, 2nd and 3rd fret on the A string, and then you can go into the 5th and 2nd fret on the low E string. So saying all together slow, so like this. So fast. You put little like some little stuff like that, little palm mutes, but pinch harmonics in between it, and it should sound great. Something like that. After that little lick, the little solo lick there, you're going to go into the second part of the chorus, which goes like this. Right, so what I'm doing there is, so that start is just obviously A chord, same again, 5th and 4th fret E string, E chord, 5th, 4th fret, then you go to this F sharp chord, and it'll go like this. basically what that is, just slightly put your finger just past the 2nd fret of the low E string. Should make that kind of noise. That's what on the studio album. So it goes like this. Yeah, so you do that again, but with the 4th and 5th fret and then to the A chord. And then, so that first one just goes to the A chord, back to the 5th and 4th fret and low E string, to the E chord, and then 5th and 4th fret again. And same again with the little harmony there, and then you go 4th fret and 5th fret, D string, and then E string, D chord and E chord. So you go. So that's that there. Okay, so basically with the chorus and the verse and everything done, you can basically just do that. It just does that over again. So I'm gonna go straight into the solo just before the solo, the little pre kind of solo bit that I call it. It's just all it is just the beginning of the song. It's just that's all it is just the beginning of the song. So just do that into there, and then it'll go into the solo. So the start of the solo, you're going to do like a tapping. So if I just play the solo quick, and then I'll go over it with you slow. I'm not going to have any background music, I'll just put the solo on its own. So here we go. So there's a solo in that way. So the start bit, like I said, you're going to do some tapping, and then you're going to do different things. So the tapping part, you're going to start on the 7th fret on the B string, and then the 9th, the 10th fret on the B string. So you're going to use your first finger and your little finger, or your 3rd finger. Personally, I like to use my little finger and keep that like going, so I can. Because I've seen most people that just use the 3 fingers, and if you use your little finger, then you've got everything else, and then it all works together, and you'll play so much better if you use your little finger as well, your little pinky finger. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it does make you sound a little bit better. Yeah, to keep that going, and then much better. Yeah, so use your first finger and your pinky finger, and then you're going to tap on the 14th fret. So you're going to bring. So yeah, that's all it is. So you just go. So you tap on the 14th fret, pull that off, and then it'll go on to the 7th fret, and then you hammer on the pinky finger onto the 10th fret. Obviously, it doesn't matter which finger you want to do. So that's that fast, yeah? That's all it is. And then you go with your picking finger, you bring that up to the 15th fret, so it'll go like this. Yeah, so fast that's. And you end on that, on the tapping bit there. And then what you do after that is, you move this hand up 2 frets. Yeah, and you keep that same fret again. So you keep that again, yeah. So you bring that this hand up to the 9th fret, your first finger, and the 12th fret. Yeah, and then you bring that back down to the same one again. So it's after that. Yeah? So basically from the start, all it is slow is yeah. Do it again for you. Something like that. Yeah, you'll just get it and it'll just go with it. Excuse me. After that, so you go. You do that, and then it goes into like a bend on the G string on the 9th fret. So you got to bring it up. So that pinky finger, you want to bring it down here to the B string on the 10th fret. So when you G string it, you bring it up. Cheers. Yeah, so back to that. You get the G string and use that. That's all it is. So the G string on the 9th fret, bring it up 2 frets. That little pinky finger down there is going to do this work. You're going to do onto the 10th fret on the B string, and then you're going to bring that G string back up again. Like that. So it's like that. Keep going at it and make sure that this fret here goes 2 frets up. That's what most, when you're playing like solos and lead playing, you want to make sure that that goes up 2 frets. You want to play one note good instead of thousands of notes good, yeah? So you want to make one note sound like a god of a note instead of halfway up. So it sounds like that. You want it to go up and sound like a beast of a note, yeah? So after that, you're going to get down, all the way down, to the 17th fret, I think he is, looking at it. You go onto the E string, yeah, and you go to the 17th fret on the bottom E string, and you go 17, 16, 14, yeah, on the bottom E string. Go to the B string again on the 17th fret, and then bring it up 2 frets up. Yeah, on down here, preferably make sure that you use these 3 fingers, because you want to make it sound like a monster of a bend. So when you bring it up, and then give it some vibrato. So I like to slide into that first note as well. The first note on the 17th fret. So you go. Yeah, sounds like a really sexy note, doesn't it? That's what it's supposed to sound like, something like that, and then it's all good. And then after that, so it goes 17, 16, 14, bend on the B string, and it does the same again, but instead of that you go to 14 on the E string, 16 sorry, and then 17, and then bend that one up again on the 17th fret on the E string. Same again, 2 frets up, and then give it some welly on the bottom E string. So it sounds something like this. Something like that. And then after that part, you're going to go into something like this. It sounds nice. That sounds like a lot, but it just ain't. It's just pentatonic scale again, with a few minor notes in there, same as the last one. Something like that, but just down here. So all it is just, again, 17th fret on the E string, pull off to the 14th fret. So it's pull off to 14th fret, hit that B string on the 17th fret, back to the E string on the 14th fret. So 17, 14, 17, again, and then back to the B string on the 17th fret, there, and then to the 15th fret, so a little minor note there, and then 14th fret, so it's something like this. Yeah, so. And then goes to the G string on the 16th fret, and then to the 14th fret on the G string, so it's like. And then get to the little note on the D string on the 16th fret, and then back to the G string, and then you, same as this one, you bring this one up, hit that B string, so you bring the G string up on the 16th fret, bring that up two frets, bend that up 2 frets, and then hit with your little pinky finger on the B string. You should be there on that 17th fret on the B string, so you bring it up, and then you bring that down from there, and do that. Yeah, so slow, should go like this. Okay, so just listen to this, look at this, and really slow, and then just follow what I'll do. So if you apply that to the song, and then everything it'll just go together. So it should sound something like that. Okay. And then it'll go into a little tap, well, not a tapping, so like a hammer on and pull off. Yeah, hammer on and pull off on the bottom A string. Before you go into that, there you do like a little slide. So with your third finger, or whatever finger you want to do it with, you slide to the 17th fret on the B string, and then the E string, 13, 14. Yeah, so 14th fret. So 17th fret on the B string, and then 14th fret on the E string. Yeah. And then your hammer on and pull off. So this is sort of like the hard part. Hammer on and pull off on the 14th fret to the 17th fret on the E string, and then move up to the 16th fret and the 19th fret there, and then you move up again to the 17th fret and to the 21st fret. So from there you move from the first position, second position, which is the up, and then the third position, which is just a little bit of a bigger stretch, just one fret, and then you bring it back down again to the second position, to the first position, and then from there. So from that, all it is I like to pick in between the different positions and makes it like all connect together. And then all you do is a little bend, like the same again. Same again like that. You do the on the B string, 17th fret, bring it up, hit that with your little pinky finger again on the 17th fret and the E string, and then you bring it back up again. That's all it is. And then you do like a sort of thing, so it goes. So there, all you do is just a little pull off from the 14th fret to the 17th fret on the B string to the 14th fret. So it's, and then you go to the G string on the 16th fret to the 14th fret. So it's just pull it off. Just hit the first note, pull it off. Hit the first note on the G string, pull it off. So you got to do this pretty quick. Just yeah. So you do that pretty quick. do that pretty quick, and then you go into like a arpeggio, kind of, it goes like this, it goes. That's what it is. All it is on the G string, you hit the 14th fret, and then go to the 11th fret, and then you go to the D string, 14th fret, and the 11th fret on the D string. So it's sort of like this. Yep. So that all goes to the bass. And when I listen to the studio album, it sounds like he's palm muting it all. So if you want to do that, that's what I'll do on the video. On my cover, I'll palm mute these notes, so I go like this. And then bring it in slowly. And then it goes into like a hammer on and pull off again. On the 13th fret and 14th fret. So it sounds sort of like this. And then slides from the 14th fret to the 16th fret. So, okay, so it's like this. And this is sort of like the hardest part. There's like a big shred moment all the way down. But it's not. I don't pick it anyway. I don't really. When you look at Randy Rhoads, sometimes when he plays, most of the time he just slides up his notes. Obviously, he can still shred like a motherfucker, but sometimes it does sound better to slide most of your notes. So what he does, if I just show you now, he goes. So that's what he does, and this is the last part of the solo. So you start. So I'll show you. That's the last part. So all it is you start on the 12th fret of the top E string. So you start on the top E string, 12th fret. Get to the 14th fret. Hit that first note and then hammer it on. Same again on the E string, on the A string. Yep. And then you slide from 14 to 16. And you hit that note again on the 14th fret to get to 16. So. And then what you do then, when you do that, work on your pentatonics. Get to the D string on the 14th fret. And then from there you get to the 16th fret on the D string. So it's sort of like this. So you hit that again, that D string, and hammer it on. Now this one you do sort of like 2 hammer-ons with the sort of like the blues note here on the pentatonic scale. So you go. So on the blues pentatonic scale you go. So this is what I'll do. I've on one of Zach's videos, I've seen him. He does like that kind of thing. Everybody does 2. So on like some of his shreds, he goes that kind of thing. That's basically what he's doing. So it's that first string on the G string, 3rd fret, the 14th fret, and then he hammer-ons the 16th fret and the 17th fret. So it's like this. Yeah, so you pause that off. So it's like that. And then it does the same again on the B string. So it's saying again, B string, 14th fret, 16, 17. Yeah, that's basically what I'll do in the video, so it sounds like. So there, on that last part, it brings the 19th fret on the bottom E string, brings it all the way up 2 frets, brings it down, and then hits it again and does a little vibrato. So in between that, when I bend this up, I'll do like a little. When I first started playing, I got to teach that, and I've seen other players do it. It's just like when you're palm muting, you bring it, you sort of like sweep your pick all the way down, and then hit that note. So, and that sounds pretty beastly. So that, yeah. So you want to sweep it all the way down, hit that note, bring it up 2 frets, bring it down, and then hit it again. Give it some vibrato, and that's the whole of the solo. Just slow it down, or do whatever you want to do, and then go back into the opening riff, which is. That's it, yeah. So if I just go through the whole solo again, and then that's it. Right then, after the solo, obviously it goes back into the verse and him singing, then goes into the chorus. In the chorus, I'll do like little licks. I've got assist of the day. For some reason, this lick that I do in the middle of it, instead of the last time where he does the famous that. Well, in there I'll go something like this. There's two of them. One's like this, and the other one's like this. So like that. So like that. Brings it up. The first lick, right? So we start again on the B string, 17th fret. So it's all to simple note. Bring it up 2 frets. E string on the 14th fret, then back to the B string 17 and then 14. Yeah, so it goes. And then you bring it up again. So it goes like this. That last note, you just hit the E string 40th fret, B string 17, 14, and then you bend up on the E string on the 17th fret with that little sweep that I'll do as well. If you do that, and then it'll sound good. So like that. Yeah. The other lick is something like a. But I'd sort of like I'll finger pick it. I'll do it all the time. All it is just you hit. What I'll do is I'll finger pick the bottom string. Now what I do is I'll pick the 16th fret on the G string, and then I do like a finger pick on the bottom A string on the 14th fret, and then I just pull that one up. and then I hammer on and pull off from the B string, 14th fret and 17th fret. So we go like this. And then it sounds like that. So slow, it's same again. G string, 16th fret, E string, bottom E string on the 14th fret with my finger. Preferably the middle finger, and then pull off from the B string, 14th and 17th fret. All you do is just bring that up a fret, 4 frets. So I go. That's all it is. And then you bring it back into the chorus again. There are some of the little licks I do. Also, I've seen Randy Rose do it live millions of times. He does on this song. He does something like this. That's what he does. Also with he does. So all you do there is you bar with your first finger on the 14th fret, B, G, and D string. Just like that. So like an A chord, but down at the 14th fret. And then you get your second and third finger. You put your second finger on the B string on the 15th fret, and then your third finger on the 16th fret of the G string. And then all you do is and then you slide that up 2 frets. So it's 1, 2. So yeah, so it's 2, hit the note twice, and then the third time you hit it and then slide it up, bring it back, and then off. So it's 1, 2, 4 on the 4th fret. You bring it up, bring it back. It's just. Just work that out and it's alright. So you bring that 2 frets up, so that'll be B string 17th fret and G string 18th fret. Finish it off on that bar again, and then bring it back down, go back into it. That's what it sounds like. Also in there I've done like a little lick, just a normal Zach Wild lick. All it does is just bends it up on the so you bring it up on the 4th fret of the G string, make sure you got your 3 fingers there, bring it up, bring it back down, pull it off to the 2nd fret, and then just give a little squealy and bend. So it sounds like that. That's basically the whole way through the song. At the end it's just the same as the start, so it's just and all that is, that little M part at the end, is you hit the A chord, top 5th and 4th string, E string, and then do 5 and 4 again. But that 4th fret, you bend it, and then hit that F sharp chord. It's just that's all it is. But basically, the rest of the song is what I've already teach you. Something on the chorus, the verse, the little licks that you can learn in that end part. So that's Crazy Train all the way through. In there, obviously, I use the chorus pedal, my Zach Wild pedal. I'm just going to show you now the difference between the two, whether you want to use the chorus if you're covering it or not. In mine, I use my chorus, so this is what it sounds like with the chorus off. So like this. I'll just play different parts. different parts of the song. This is with the chorus on. I mean, I prefer it because obviously it sounds good with the song. Anyway. I have like obviously the Blue Randy Rolls, there's that ball in there, all mixed in together. The only unique way of playing Crazy Train. This is a start. Yep, so that's the chorus, and we hit the chorus. That's basically it. Yeah, right, for that video I was using about Marshall 150H AVT tribute head. It's the advanced valve state one. It's brilliant. These are my settings on this one. So I've got my master volume there, and there's my bass, mid and treble. Yeah, that's that. So I was putting it through my AVT 2 stacks there, my B cab and my A cab, and I was obviously playing the beast. There. Pedals I was using. Get this out of the way. I was using my MXR Zackwald Overdrive. There's my settings on that one. Also, I started using my chorus as well. There's my settings on that. So for the big massive blue light shining on it. That's the chorus pedal settings. I use as well, obviously not in the song, but pedals that I've got is EVH flanger pedal. There's my settings on there. That's a brilliant pedal. Digital reverb, couldn't do without it. And then carbon copy. I'm still messing with this. I'm trying to get it to sound good. I've got some kind of good settings on it, but I'm still not happy with it. But it is a good pedal. I'm just still messing with it. Phaser pedal. What's that called? Phaser pedal. That's a mint piece of kit. It's okay. Chromatic tuner. And then my wah pedal. This thing is a monster. It is class. Love it. Yeah. And then my rotor vibe pedal. So there you go. That's all the pedals I use. Obviously through my homemade pedal board that I've got. And then when I'm gigging, when I'm doing covers and videoing, that's what I use. So it's my Shure ST57, and then that's that beast JCM 800. Magically show you my settings on this thing now. Presence is at 2. A bass is just like turned all the way up because we all love bass. And then middles at 6, trebles at 7, my master's at 7, and my preamps at 10. Obviously with the master, I've got that thing working through it, and that calms it down, or else then Windows won't be there, or me. And my plexi, there's my plexi settings. These are sort of for my DC stuff that I like to play, and classic rock and everything like that. Metal, classic, metal, classic. It's pretty good. So there's my settings. And obviously I've combined these two, and it puts them all both together, and it sounds like a monster. Then I've just recently bought BR1200, and it's probably the most confusing thing I've bought, but I'm getting used to it compared to my little BR600. It is the same, everything's the same, it's just some things are more difficult to work with than everything like that. So that's what that's my rig. But then again, still can't beat that guitar. Right, cheers for watching this video. If you wanna cover it and put video response, I'll come on and I'll watch it and everything like that, and I'll comment. I love to watch other people's videos. So all the best to you all, and keep on rocking.